you got the opportunity before you even get drafted to be in a big time hoop movie. Like, can you
Man,
explain how did you get the
Hey,
opportunity to even be in this movie? Like most of these opportunities come to the guys that's already in the NBA. They
yep.
don't know what you're particularly going to be in the NBA, or even if you're going to the NBA. Before you to be in that movie, Blue Chips, which is one of my favorite movies.
yes,
Tell us the
sir.
process of how you got asked to do that movie and what gave you the decision to go ahead and do it.
Again, like all three of us, God made room for our. They said God will make room for your gifts. God made room for my gift through my hooping, and then the director of Blue Chips was like, I love his game, and he has the game because everything was real basketball. It wasn't no acting. The only acting was
Yeah.
my part about when my mom lose her house or her job, but everything in the hoop
Yeah.
scene was real until I threw the lob to Shaq. That was the only thing that was scripted. So they was like, we love his game. He still looks very young, like he's in high school about to go to college. So it ended up working out. And I went out to rehearse and kind of interview with the director and Nick Nolte and some guys that were out in LA kind of helped me go over my script. Man, I can't remember this guy now. I can't remember his name, bro. But anyway, he knows who he is. But he helped me on the script. And when I went out to LA, I went and did the interview and did the little part with Nick Nolte and William Friedkin, the director. And they loved it. And that was it, man. But it was crazy being in LA all summer doing that movie.
Yeah.
Could you ever have imagined that it was gonna become like a cult classic the way it is, and like one of the best hoop movies and all of that of all time?
Could not have foreseen that. Just knew that I was blessed enough to be in a movie. We
Yeah.
hood babies. We from the
Hey,
streets. We like
listen.
we get
Yeah.
into a
You know,
movie.
me and
Come
D
on,
Miles
man.
have been in movies because did a couple movies, got a little sad car. We walk around thought we was real Hollywood stars out there. I got a trailer like they got. They got me with a little costume and like clothes, and hey, we out here.
Tell us like the first time you met Shaq on set. That was the first time you met Shaq when you did the movie, right?
I met him before because back in the day they had this thing called the Olympic Festival. So the Olympic Festival was north, south, east, west teams in Minneapolis, Minnesota for the summer, and me and Shaq was on the same team before I did the movie Blue Chips. So
okay.
I played with him on that team that summer, and then I
That's
saw him
crazy.
again. I saw him again doing Blue Chips, and I'm gonna tell y'all where I had my strategy at. And Chris Webber didn't have a chance. That's my dog. I had a strategy for Chris because Chris
Okay.
wanted to be in Orlando, and that's my dog. I said, you know what? Chris is probably at Michigan. He Fab Five. That's my dog. He a cold dude. Him and Shaq together. I don't know, man. That'd be so dominant. But me and Shaq together can be like Magic and Kareem. So when I went to the movie,
Yeah.
I took advantage of every single day. Every time Shaq raised his hand, boom, that ball was coming. I ain't take one shot. Boom. He wasn't even looking for it. Boom.
Yeah.
I'm talking about I passed him the ball. I didn't take one shot the whole summer. Every time he held his hand up, I threw it to him. And rest in peace, Pete Newell, the big man,
Yes, sir.
camp dude. He said, Shaq, can you imagine playing with that every night? And I go back to the room like, yeah, I got to keep doing this. I got to keep working on that fella. And every time he'll tell you, man, he never shot the ball. You damn right I didn't shoot that ball because every time you raised the arm up, I was auditioning, bro. I had to get it done. And I did. I got it done.